Love those dance moves. I know they didn't see it, but later they can check it on your Instagram page.
I'm going to show them. You understand?
Show them that you are the
We
boss.
killed it. We nailed it. You know, when it comes to dance, I mean, the Kofi sent me a message that Alexis don't dance. I'm like, I mean, come on, it's too late. the deed is already done.
It's done.
That's what I'm saying.
It's done and dusted.
You should have said that earlier. Because right now, we're about to make history.
I know, right? But anyway, so Lexus, I mean, I know MCs and the art of MCing has been long existent, you know, since time immemorial. But we can all agree that these days it's become a thing, and a lot of people are getting into it. And so, just as we do over here, Joy FM always delves deeper into the conversation and tries to break it down. We did so on Showbiz A to Z last Saturday with Kwame Dazi and Anita Eskin, who is one of the best MCs, well, personally. She has said something about women getting into MCing. She says that the demand for female MCs these days is high. And so ladies should take the opportunity and get into the art of MCing. She encouraged women to do so. Let's listen to her.
I urge a lot of women as well to pursue careers in MCing. There are a lot of clients these days who are really looking for women MCs. There's a lot out there. Last, remember, as long as you have that fire burning within you to pursue this, don't let anybody say that you can't do it. You can be it. Take your time, learn the craft, and excel and understand your brand value.
So that's what Anita Eskin is saying to our ladies out there. And I must be very honest, I think personally I've seen on Facebook and Twitter a few times, you know, where there was the demand for female MCs. And so, yeah, if you're a lady and you like the art of MCing, Anita says, learn the craft, hone your skills, and get into it. You're definitely going to get a job in that regard.
No, that's true. There are some really wonderful female MCs. I mean, Doreen Andor, when she's on a microphone at an event, it's the smoothest thing ever.
I remember her from the Ghana Music Awards days.
Look, Doreen is the queen of the microphone wherever she is. I mean, there are some wonderful people. I've seen Animwa and all those people host the Edem Naite. I mean, they're amazing when they are hosting events.
Right. So, yeah, we're encouraging our females to get more into MCing. But let's move on to hosting VGMA. You know, sometime last week, broadcaster John Jermaine, actually came out to say that, well, he would be glad if he's given the opportunity to host the VGMA. But another person who has also expressed interest in hosting the Vodafone Ghana Music Awards is Kabute, my MC. Hey. Let's listen to Kabute.
And by the way, since it is the season of shooting shots, my goal, my prayer, my desire is that for the next edition of VGMA, please call Kabute my MC.
Please.
So this is, I mean this in all seriousness, to the entire team, the management, and everybody, you know, our charter house, and everybody who's involved in the organization of the Vodafone Ghana Music Awards. It is a platform that I respect, that I honor, and I see so much growth for everyone who has been a part of it along the journey. And I feel that beyond the fact that there are important considerations for whoever hosts the VGMA, I would love to be able to put myself at the service of the team to add value to VGMA 2024.
So the VGMA board, this is letter to you.
No, Kabute is one of my favorite MCs as well. Great guy, great charisma. I mean, when he's on the microphone, he runs his thing. You know what I'm saying?
And I wonder how he even does it when he's, you know, hosting the NSMQ. I mean, the NMSQ. You know, the last time you did
it's NSMQ. You were right the first time. I'm just saying. You were right. Then you decided to correct yourself and wrong yourself.
Maths and science.
You get what I'm saying?
Science and maths.
But I mean,
he was impeccable on that day.
He's got a lovely infectious smile. He's got a great charisma. I mean, he's a bold guy.
That's true.
He's awesome. I love him.
So let's see maybe if the VGMA board would give him a try. Let's see.
Yeah,
but you know, completing our day today would be Shatawale and Bulldog have finally agreed to settle the defamatory case out of court.
Okay.
You know, they actually requested the court to give them like a month so that they could actually come to, you know, a conclusion. And finally they did. And now they are saying that Shatawale has agreed, Bulldog has agreed, they're going to settle it out of court. But one of the things that we need to, mention is that Shatta is expected to render an apology, public apology, to Bulldog for those defamatory comments that he rendered in times past. And so, yeah.
So she was expecting it on his Facebook Live, eh?
I think so. The same place where he goes to
when he's making up and wearing his bonnet.
That's right. That's right. So yeah, so expect that. But yes, that's all we have for you in showbiz on Drive Time. I'm back on your radio tonight, 8 p.m. with the Overdrive.
All right, Kofi. Thank you so much. Top stories coming up. I'm Lexus Bill, and it's been a great Monday. Thank you for spending time with my team and I. Go in tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Make sure you're here for another edition of Drive Time on Joy. I leave you with CT Praise, the Lala Dance Medley. Dancing out of here. Enjoy the rest of the day.
Let's go!
Morning. Some majority NPP MPs will let the Ken must go allow the embark that the entire cost.
Look at the timing, look at the discussion we had earlier, and look at the impact on the economy, the impact on the budget, the crafting of the budget. You need a passionate team, and I think that we will have to, we will have to have the
members convinced about the president's position.
After the president has spoken, nobody did express any contrary opinion. In fact, nobody spoke after the president had spoken. It was I being candid with that, and we asked to recline, to consider and digest his speech.
Budgets if Ken remains finance minister.
That was yesterday. That was before the meeting with the president. As I've indicated, post that meeting, was no meeting.
Correct?
Yeah, November 2022. And this was jointly signed by the Majority Chief Whip, the crunch meeting with leadership. It said it had earlier, or it had all to refocus and recline to the earlier
Majority Caucus meeting. And we understand that document was Jeffrey P., who also did that on Anodombre, who did the half of the Majority Caucus. What were the grounds for which the MPs were asked to wait and to give some time to the president?
Blessed, the grounds were three. I'll start with number one. The demand be stood down until the conclusion of the round of negotiations with the International Monetary Fund, which would feed into the presentation of the 2023 budget statement and economic policy.
As Democrats as we are, and as a leader of the country, we started to, work with his demands or with his appeal. So a situation has arisen now where the IMF deal has concluded last week. You guys in the media are on our backs, asking why Ken Ofori-Atta is still opposed. But these questions should be directed to the president of the country, because we are talking about issues here. We stood with the president, right? And we have played our part. So why the questions are coming back to us, the members of parliament? It really beyond me. I think that these questions should be directed to the president.
I see.
But
Initially,
when it comes, we are waiting for we are on recess now. We've had a couple of meetings today because the media has been on our case since last Friday. A group of
executive position. Are you setting that you still have that mass of MP that in terms of the numbers, still backing this demand that the president needs to fulfill his promise?
You understand? So why are people so it's now
Yes, you made the call. That's why I wanted to see if you're still committed to that course. Just before I bring in Mutala, one more question. No, I get that. Yes, and you're not engaging in one more question. Yes, precisely. Yes,
let me finish.
I get that.
My submission.
I'll grant you the opportunity.
And then you can deal with
I'll grant you. Yes,
I'll
grant you that opportunity. We're running an economic recovery program. You understand that this will require some level of experience. Within your party, have you done that internal search, possibly recommending?
We was to an experienced one before becoming a finance minister. Was an experienced one before becoming an MP, Minister for Works and Housing, a former Deputy Minister for Housing. Why do you guys all learn on top? We all doing the job. So people shouldn't bring these things into the equation. The point is that we are waiting on the president to call us or to invite us, or the minority leadership to invite us and say, look, this position, we are going left, we are right. So that we can all be, clear in our minds as the direction of